Welcome, Cancer, to your wrapping up 2025 video. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, my friends, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Starting here, we're going straight from November to December and then having a sneak peek of what's going on in 2026. Okay, so let's get in here using the Thoth cards. Best message coming out. Ooh, we have the Knight of Cups coming out. Ooh, ambitious, thoughtful, excitement. There's some exuberance going on over here, some passion. Somebody could be offering you something. You could have some kind of offering going on. Definitely after a place where you didn't feel like there was any victory. It could be love, it could be a job, whatever it is for you, my friends, unless we really see that. Right now, it's just saying, yes, we're actually feeling a lot more comfortable, feeling more poised about the situation, having the Queen of Cups coming out. So definitely feeling this confidence, this intuition, and also feeling like something exciting is coming just around the corner for you. Having the completion. So completed some kind of karmic cycle, feeling like you have won the race over here with the Four of Wands. And having the Knight of Wands coming out. So having this completion, but it's going to keep you impulsive and keep you moving. So whatever intuition that you're using about this situation is saying, hey, you know what? This is where new things can be done as well. It's kind of like opening up the floodgates, guys, in November to new ideas and new things as this is coming to a completion. It could even be that you have a new love coming in, or you're completing, getting rid of an old love for a new love, right? I don't want to deal with that. You do have Mercury retrograde, so on the 9th, so that could also be that as well. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to actually close this down because I don't want anything to do with you anymore, literally, because I have a new love, and so I don't want you in my energy. So that would be closing that karmic cycle down completely, right? And then offering where your heart truly wants to be. You also have money as well, so it could be also be a job or some kind of maybe even side hustle. Maybe that other one's driving you crazy, and you know what? I have a new job. Take it how it resonates, but it's definitely saying you're getting ready for some peace of mind, not feeling like you're stuck at the crossroads of any kind of situation, not feeling like you're blindsided by anyone or anything. Two of Swords, love it. So going into December over here. You got a change going on. So it's saying this is all about a huge change that was going on during November. I also feel for a lot of you, it was already taking place in October and is just kind of making its final run through November, going straight to December. And this is where it says, I had the failure to communicate, failure to understand things, but now I can see things completely clear now. So things are going to become very clear with this change. Things are going to open up, and it's going to be very fast for you. About how things are working, not just from a sidelines, but definitely in your face. I feel like this is definitely in your face type of scenario, okay? Because you could say, oh, no, things are on the sidelines. No, I think it was on the sidelines in October and maybe the beginning of November, over here. But once that Two of Swords comes in, it's almost like it's pushing it to the forefront. So now you're saying, oh, I get it. Okay, so this is where the big changes are coming. And now the universe is guiding you towards this new, fresh, literally now, this fresh new beginning. This is where the new beginning really starts. In December, the real beginning, that's where it starts to really change. That's where you're going to see it really start to kind of shape shift before you. Okay, so it's kind of like, yeah, it is. It's shape shifting. It's shape shifting around you, and you're going to actually see the change. See, over here, I don't feel like you really see the change. Okay, fine. So that happened and this happened. Ooh, thank God it's over. But is it really over? But then you start to see the money coming in. You actually start seeing the progress of what it was that was going on that you didn't really see before. And it could have been. It could have been because there was too much interference in this situation. Okay, too much oppression going on within that situation, but now it's saying, now you can actually see, and this is going to let the worry go away. So you're not going to feel that worry anymore. because you're going to actually see it, like I said, shape shift around you. Absolutely, where you can take the reins, Prince of Wands. So you're going to be leaving 2025 as the Prince of Wands. You're going to be taking this control into your own hands, feeling that confidence, feeling like you're the leader, feeling like things are actually working for you this time. Okay. So, and this is going to actually put you into Emperor mode in 2026. So leaving as the Prince of Wands and coming out as the Emperor. Wow. Feeling like you are in control of this situation, which I felt like was a situation that you haven't had any control of for a while. So definitely feeling like you have the Farity, the Justice, and the control. There's a lot of control now that you're going to feel that I've definitely feel you were trying to get once before, but it just was not working in your favor. That's why the failure is here. It's almost like the more I tried to take control, the more it kept slipping through my hands, or it was there and I grip it and then it was lost. And it doesn't matter if it was a relationship or whatever it was, right? Could even be holding on to money. For some reason, I want to think that as well. It was like I got a lot of money, but then all of a sudden, this happened, that happened, and this happened, and there goes my fucking money. It was like every time I get a good payout, I end up having to fix something, or, you know what I mean? And then I end up losing the money. So it was not staying. Now I feel like it's actually in my hands and I can actually grasp it, and this money's actually staying with me so I can actually build on it instead of have to, make it and then throw it. Throw it at something. Oh my gosh, you guys, I hate that. That's how I felt last year when we were fixing the cars. I was making all this money, right? And then the car breaks and it's just like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden the next piece, and then I make all this money and I try to make all the money back. And then my other car breaks, right? So I'm helping my son and then I'm helping my own car. And it was just 3 or 4 months of just literally at the mechanic shop, because I just felt like the more money I was making, the more the car kept breaking. It's the craziest thing. I mean, in the end, I ended up having to drop an engine and it was crazy, right? Not even kidding. It was like, oh, now I got all this money, but now I have to make all this money, get a new engine, because she just completely died. But that's how it kind of feels. It's like, yes, I've got this money. Oh shit. Now I got to go spend it when I was trying to save it. And now it's saying you have the money now to be able to savor, to actually be able to build your empire as the emperor. You want to save that extra money to go to that concert, to go here, go on that vacation, and it keeps getting spent. And now you actually are like, yes, I can save that money to go on that cruise, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is, right? However, whatever it is. But you're going to actually feel very good about the situation, because you're going to feel like you're in control of this situation. See, building. I mean, that's the next card coming out, where you feel like you're building. 8 of Pentacles, building the blocks to the savings, building the blocks to the relationship. If this other person's always interfering in your relationship, now you feel like they're completely out of this situation, so now you can actually do what you want to do. Okay, guys. So I love it, though. 2026, you're going to have this complete change. It's going to be so different, but you're going to actually see the difference in the way that things are taking place. Okay? Till next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.